They're the extra effort experts with high quality, highly rated roofing experience and expertise. They've replaced over 65,000 roofs locally. With Findlay, manners matter. With Findlay, you get upfront pricing, exceptional service, and they'll treat your home like it's their own. Win, win, win. Only Findlay Roofing stands behind their work with a lifetime leak-free warranty at no additional cost, and you'll pay nothing until the job is complete. Findlay Roofing is the perfect match for any roofing issues. Plus, they offer 0% financing. Get started with a free roof analysis at findlayroofing.com. Roof, roof.
Healthy, beautiful skin can be yours with Olansky Dermatology. Their expert team offers personalized care for medical, Mohs, surgery, and aesthetic skincare needs. Schedule 24/7 online with their Cumming, Roswell, or Buckhead locations, including new evening and Saturday hours in Buckhead. With 40 years of excellence and over 5,000 five-star Google reviews, trust Atlanta's top-rated dermatology practice. Visit OlanskyDermatology.com or call today. Olansky Dermatology and Aesthetics, where everyone deserves healthy skin.
The following is a paid commercial announcement.
Our farmers feed us all. For generations, they've done what's best for the land. So why is the litigation industry threatening Georgia farmers' go-to crop protection tool? Without glyphosate-based herbicides, crop yields will drop, costs will soar, and we'll all see even higher grocery bills. Farmers need to be supported, not controlled. To keep glyphosate available in our state, go to TakeControlGeorgia.com. Paid for by Modern Ag Alliance in support of Georgia farmers.
At Butler Lexus of South Atlanta, you'll enjoy luxury in every detail. Enjoy complimentary Starbucks coffee and a relaxing lounge while their Lexus certified technicians service your Lexus. Experience the Butler difference today. Call 1-800-NEW-LEXUS to schedule your service appointment.
He packed in the animals 2 by 2, ox, a camel, and a kangaroo.
We've still got work to do. We've got to finish the process. But I really believe the president is as committed to this as any American leader in my lifetime. We're going to keep on fighting.
Vice President J.D. Vance, speaking at CPAC, touched a wide range of topics, Ukraine to the Israel-Hamas war to the efforts to crack down on illegal aliens. He credits President Trump for the release of the hostages from Hamas. Earlier in the show, Robert Berger joined us live from Jerusalem. 3 of the 4 bodies, 1 live hostage was returned, I believe, including a hostage that was captured by Hamas when he was only 9 months old. Just awful, awful story. Don't quote me on this, but I think Erickson's at CPAC today. I think Eric's there. So make sure you follow him on Twitter. He'll update what's going on at the CPAC convention. Going to update the Russia-Ukraine situation in just a second, but so excited. Coming back to Atlanta tonight at the Tabby, the Tabernacle at 7 p.m., a comedian that I've been saying to the world for years is the funniest man on the planet. Finally, I have been proven right. His star success is making me really proud, Sam Morril.
Thanks for saying. Thanks for lying to people for so long, man.
Dude, I feel like I bought Apple stock in like 1984 because I knew so many years ago that you were going to absolutely be a star. Unfortunately, there's
the only thing I have in common with Steve Jobs is that I might die young.
Sam is in town, triumphant return to Atlanta, and a big venue, a historic venue, the Tabernacle tonight, 7 p.m. And I said the last time you were in town, I think you were at the Punchline in Buckhead. I said, this is the last chance you're going to be able to see Sam in like a small comedy club because you're on your way to arena tours, buddy.
I don't know about that with my antics, but we did the Tabernacle last time. But yeah, I played that Punchline a ton. I did the back of a diner.
Yeah,
you know, not the perfect setup for comedy, but we had some fun nights there.
It's amazing. I love the fact that first of all, follow Sam on all social media. It's hilarious. But you found this niche on morning television shows around the country where you'll do promotions. And I just want to do you know how many morning show producers you've gotten fired over your appearances? Do you get confirmation
hopefully
numbers?
I didn't get them fired. Hopefully it was I don't want to get anyone fired, but we just actually did one in Alabama yesterday in Birmingham, and I will say it was probably the most uncomfortable one I've ever done because you keep thinking how are you going to outdo yourself, and this woman when we sat down she goes, I know what you do and I'm ready for it, and I was like, oh wow, all right. So this could be dicey, and she was not ready for it. We really really kind of derailed that segment. We were laughing. I really compared to a heist movie. You feel like you're in Heat or something because you're like your heart starts racing. You know you're about to do something bad. You need a car waiting out front because you don't want that awkward lingering. You know, Birmingham, Alabama. It's hard to get an Uber, so we're not even in Birmingham. We're in like the middle. We're in like the middle of nowhere. So you got to have that car waiting for you. So I had to plan. It was like 20 minutes out. I had to plan it perfectly, and I must say I did.
Well, what's amazing, you mentioned Gary. Now, like you've got like a prop now for these morning show, and on social media, you're able to use him as a prop. I saw the one in the airport. I saw the one in the tour bus. I mean, I just don't understand these shows keep booking you.
I think sometimes they think it's funny, and other times they just don't do their work. So, you know, either way, I'm grateful, and I'll keep doing it as long as they'll have me. My friends think I'm crazy. You know, I have buddies like, you know, Mark Norman or Stavros Halkias. They're just like, why do you keep waking up? Like, aren't you tired? And I'm like, of course I'm tired, but the segments are fun to me. I enjoy them. So, you know, and it's when you have Gary with you, like going alone is sad. Like when you go solo, and especially when they really bomb, and people are just like, what the hell is wrong with you? But when you're with a friend, it's a little easier.
It is. So tonight in Atlanta, Tabernacle, 7 p.m. Is Gary open for you tonight?
Gary Veter will be there. He's a great comic. He's a great joke writer. Everyone always loves him at the shows, and he kills. It's a fun show.
Sam Morril joining us on the Mark Arum Show. Longtime friend of the show. You've been on so many times. It's always a pleasure. I can't wait to see you tonight at the Tabby, as the locals call it, by the way. It's the Tabby, if you want to fit in. Tabernacle tonight, 7 p.m. Tickets available online. You've been crushing it. You released specials on YouTube. Are we going to have another Sam streaming special coming out anytime soon?
Yeah, probably in like a year or so. I'm working on a lot of things, so it's taking me a minute. But, you know, I just had one on Amazon in July, and I need a little more. I need like at least a year and a half to turn that around, especially with other stuff I'm working on. But I think it'll get there. It's just, you know, it's tough. It's tough to keep turning out hours, man. It's hard to keep finding stuff to say that's original, that feels worth putting out, you know?
New material, very tough to come upon, but you've been crushing it for years and years. You're back in Atlanta tonight, 7 p.m. at the Tabernacle. Sam, really proud of you, my friend. Proud of your success, and we'll see you tonight, brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll see you there, man. Thank you.
See Sam, see me, see Longoria. We'll be at the Tabernacle tonight at 7 p.m. to see Sam Morril. If you're not familiar with the segments, so picture the morning shows. Have you seen these, Deborah? Have you seen what he does on these morning shows?
I've seen what he does, yeah.
So picture like Good Day Atlanta. You know, so Fox 5 does, you know, the hard news for a couple of hours, and then they switch over. I think they switch over to Good Day Atlanta, and it's like lighter stories. And picture those shows in like a Birmingham, Alabama, or Topeka, Kansas, like these little small town morning shows where they book the comedian come on, and there have to have been producers that got fired from his segment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because he gets on there and talks about the most inappropriate stuff, and it's like this, you know, light, fluffy morning show, and he'll start in on like, you know, like he didn't do this, but like they'd be like, oh Sam, so good to have you, you're so funny. He'd be like, what about that Hamas hostage? You know, like, and they're like,
and they don't know how to spin out of it. They're so surprised by it.
It's so awkward and so entertaining. Just find him on social media, Sam Morril. I'm excited to see him tonight, and I'm excited to hang out with Longo after hours.
Heck yeah,
yeah. It's been a minute. You blew me off on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, right.
I had to go Golden Corral by myself. Yeah. Social media is active at Mark Arum, MarkArum. Oh, breaking news. Mitch McConnell will not seek re-election next year. We kind of knew that was coming. Kash Patel Senate confirmation moves along. We'll check out those two political stories next on The Mark Arum Show.
Stay connected to Atlanta's news, weather, and traffic with the 95.5 WSB app. Listen to Atlanta's morning news. EVH, Eric Erickson, Mark Arum, and Shelley Winter. No matter where you go, 95.5 WSB and the WSB app. Download it today or find us in the iHeart and Odyssey apps.
It's February, and it's the month of love. You know what could really use some love? Your house. Relax, though, because you have Coolray on your side. Dave Baker here for Coolray Heating and Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. Take, for instance, your electrical system. Brightbox Electrical, a Coolray company, is offering $50 off any electrical service. Is your plumbing feeling neglected? Mr. Plumber, also a Coolray company, is giving you 10% off any plumbing repairs. How about your old grumpy furnace? Coolray is giving rebates up to $2,250 on new Carrier heating and cooling systems with zero to low interest financing available. Coolray and their family of brands can provide you with the comfort and savings you need to keep your home safe and warm. Show your home some love. Schedule your appointment today at Coolray.com. No busy signals, no waiting on hold. You pick the time and day that work best for you. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Attention men, are you suffering from ED or PE? Here's an important message from Choice Men's Health.
I'm Dr. Katz, and I'm the Chief Medical Director at Choice Men's Health. Are you performing the way you want to in the bedroom? If the answer is no, and you've tried Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra and were disappointed, then you need to come see us immediately. If you don't see results on the first visit, then there's no charge. Many of our patients have medical conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and prostate problems. I'm happy to say that we have 98% success rate with all our patients. Our customized solutions will allow you to perform within 10 minutes and last an hour and even longer. You can regain your love life and tackle your ED and PE problems. Guys, your partner will never complain again. Our clinic has the most affordable prices, so if you visit other clinics and you're not completely satisfied, then you need to call Choice Men's Health.
Regain your love life regardless of your age or medical history. Choice Men's Health guarantees results on your first visit or you pay nothing. Call now, 404-400-1170. That's 404-400-1170.
Income for a lifetime for you and your family after you've left the workforce. Many retirees harness the power of income investing to give themselves peace of mind and create a consistent income stream from their retirement savings. Income investing uses many different forms of cash flow, including rent, royalties, dividends, distributions, and interest. This is what we focus on here at Capital Investment Advisors. You can find us at yourwealth.com. That's YOUR wealth.com.
Hey, this is Rocco at Rocco's European Garage, and we invite you to come see us at our 6th location, now open off of Main Street, halfway between downtown Alpharetta and Milton. At Rocco's European Garage, we take pride in offering full service and repair on any European vehicle. You'll always get effective communication, upfront all-in pricing, and you approve the work prior to us beginning. Plus a 3-day appointment window to get you back on the road quicker, always at a better value than the dealership. Now open in Alpharetta or find a location near you at roccoseuropeangarage.com.
Take the guesswork out of buying and selling your home with Orchard. Will your home sell in time? Which upgrades are worth it? Can you keep your home show ready with a busy life? Orchard has all the answers. With Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program, you can buy your new home before selling your old one. Hey, it's Eric Von Hessler, and it's simple. Orchard gives you an equity advance, unlocking cash to buy your new home first. That's right. You don't have to wait for your old place to sell. You can move in right away. And no more rushing out for showings or constant cleaning because Orchard sells your old home after you've settled into your new home. Orchard even handles repairs and improvements at no out-of-pocket cost to you. Their local pros know which upgrades bring you the most money, so you sell for top dollar. Buy before you sell and skip the selling hassles with Orchard. Start with your free home valuation at orchard.com. That's orchard.com.
Seems everything costs more these days. Gas, groceries, and when's the last time you checked your wireless bill? Yikes. When it comes to big wireless, if you're staying, you may be overpaying. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get the same fast, reliable nationwide coverage without the big wireless bill. Plans start at just $20 a month, and that's not a short-term promo. But don't just take our word for it. Here's Jackie and Veronica, real customers.
I didn't know that I could get something for a lot less money that was actually better than who I was with before.
Anytime anybody complains about their cell phone bill, we say, you've got to check out Consumer Cellular.
Our U.S.-based experts will get you switched and saving in about 20 minutes. Just call or click to see how much you can save today. Because when it comes to big wireless, if you're staying, you may be overpaying. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit ConsumerCellular.com. That's 1-888-FREEDOM or ConsumerCellular.com today. Real people paid to share their opinions in this ad. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing.
11:50 on the Mark Aram Show. Still monstrously slow traffic on the west side perimeter. Live with the latest, Alex Williams.
All due to those pothole repairs that continue in the right center lanes, 85 or 285 southbound. The outer loop now they're making their way just south of Hollowell Parkway, exit 12. The delays stretch back up toward Paces Ferry Road. If you want to take 75 south into and through Midtown and downtown, that is always an option for you. Northbound, you're slow from I-20 getting up through Freedom Parkway. Heads up in Forsyth County. Traffic lights are malfunctioning. I think they're flashing red on Highway 20, Buford Drive at Samples Road. That's east of Georgia 400. Jammed up in both directions there. Treat that as a four-way stop. Alex Williams, 95.5 WSB.
11:50 on the Mark Aram Show. Coming up, new news. Christine Edwards will update her 5-day forecast, see if the cold weather continues. I saw 100 million people dealing with cold weather in the U.S. right now. 30 degrees below normal in some areas.
Oh, below normal?
Yeah.
I mean, it's cold here, right?
Yeah, it's very cold here. So Christina will have her updated 5-day forecast in just a second. Breaking news there, Mitch McConnell not running for re-election. That is not a surprise. Senate voting today on whether or not to confirm Kash Patel as FBI director. Patel cleared the Judiciary Committee last week on a party line vote. Unless more than 3 Republican senators defy Trump's will and voted against him, Patel expected to be confirmed. Mitch McConnell, who I just mentioned, the only Republican to vote against Patel at the last confirmation hearing for Health and Human Services Secretary RFK Jr.
McConnell, though, is an interesting one because he did vote for the procedural motion, which was to close the vote and start the proceedings to an eventual floor vote. But that doesn't necessarily mean that his vote will stand on the side of Patel. Look, it's been clear that McConnell is willing to break from the party in order to buck Donald Trump's more controversial picks.
McConnell, by the way, is the longest-serving Senate party leader in history. That's pretty crazy. Also, Linda McMahon is going to get her confirmation hearing. I imagine that everyone's getting confirmed. Matt Gaetz has cleared the path for everyone to get confirmed. We'll keep you up to date, though, on the confirmation in case anything out of the norm happens. Speaking of norm, I'm excited about this. Norm Macdonald documentary in the works. Judd Apatow scheduled to do that. I love that. Judd is hilarious, great, funny filmmaker, and he did one on Gary Shandling already. And Norm Macdonald, who is legendary comedian, he's got a documentary coming out. Very excited about that. Not so excited about the most dangerous states in the United States of America. Deborah Green, do I want to know where Georgia falls on the list, and how does it determine the most dangerous states?
All right, well, for most dangerous states, it does consider things like crime, assault, homicide, robbery, stuff like that, but it also considers things like water quality, pollution, overall climate, and natural disasters. So it's not just one thing, it's kind of everything.
Everything. All right, good. This is good information then.
Yeah. So it only gives me a top 10, but the good thing, I guess, is Georgia is not in that top 10
We
list.
are not one of the 10 most dangerous states.
So we're not dangerous at all.
Okay, all right, so... danger. All right, so give me the qualifiers again.
Okay, so overall crime, right?
Crime.
When we think of crime.
Okay.
And then air quality.
Yeah, okay.
Pollution.
Okay.
Kind of the same. Climate risks.
Yeah, okay.
Water quality.
Okay.
And natural disasters. I mean, when you think of that, you can kind of think of some of the areas that get hit a lot.
I'm going to focus on natural disasters and
Right.
crime. I don't know about air quality. Natural disasters, Florida and Louisiana jump to mind.
Louisiana is number 1. It's
Most
got a-
dangerous state.
Most dangerous state. It's got a lot of poverty, pollution, and of course it gets hit by hurricanes a lot,
yeah.
and a lot of crime in that
All right,
state
so
as well.
all right, what about Florida? Is Florida in the top 10?
Florida does not make the top 10.
okay.
I know,
All right.
surprisingly, right?
Well, Florida man alone, that makes it, how many Florida man stories do we see? I would just assume that's a very dangerous place to live. All right, give me the 5 most dangerous from 5 to 1.
All right, number 5, Kentucky. Number 4, New Mexico. Number 3, Alaska, which you kind of want to run away to, right? Or do your alone at.
Yeah, so what's
Alaska
dangerous about it? Bears?
says-
Grizzly bears?
Alaska is, let's see, it's because it's so isolated, it's hard to get healthcare and groceries into a lot of
Oh,
areas.
okay.
The long winters lead to a lot of depression and a shockingly high violent crime rate.
Okay.
Is that
I still
the
would-
bears attacking you?
Yeah, I would imagine that. All right, I would rather live in Alaska than a lot of states. Even,
All right, well,
even if
3
it's
was
dangerous.
Alaska, number 2, Mississippi, number 1, Louisiana.
Louisiana. All right, I got number 1.
Yeah.
And Georgia's not in the top 10.
Nope, no, we're not.
Does it say with the least? The least.
The number, it
least
just gives
dangerous?
me the number 10.
All
No,
right.
it just gives the top 10.
All right, fair enough. Oh, I do want to give a correction. The other day, I said that President Trump, as far as I knew, only played golf one time in the presidency, where he played it with Tiger Woods the morning of the Super Bowl. I got fact-checked. He's played 7 times.
Oh, wow.
I just didn't know about it.
Yeah.
I don't get those alerts on my phone anymore. So he is played 7 times. Also got an update on Twitter. We mentioned Abdullah the Butcher. Apparently, that is no longer a restaurant. Erica said Abdullah the Butcher is gone, been closed for a few years now. So sad news there. Abdullah the Butcher. It was a great old-time restaurant. What was the last story I wanted to... Oh, YouTube turns 20 years old. Fascinating. What YouTube has changed. Your daughters, they probably just watch YouTube,
they
right?
just watch YouTube. Yeah, that's all they watch.
My buddy's kids, that's all they do. They're on YouTube. And then Connor, he was like 7. I'm like, oh, you can go. I'm on YouTube. I'm all over YouTube, with my viral clips.
Right.
And he was bored like 30 seconds in of watching me do
Yeah, your
TV.
content's not
He's
cute.
like, no. He just
He didn't understand
He just switched. So YouTube, that's been a game changer, by the way. YouTube, 20 years old today. All right, happy birthday to the YouTube.
Longoria's fact of the day.
All right, today's National Muffin Day. The largest muffin ever made weighed 1,663 kilograms and was baked in Manchester, England in 2011.
How many kilograms?
1,663. I don't know what that is.
How many
in
pounds is that? Come
I
on,
have no idea.
Longoria.
But it's in Manchester. Right, it's in kilograms.
We're listening to the chorus at Woodward Mill Elementary School. I don't believe I've been watching it. They have not yet interviewed the astronaut in space,
I
but
thought that was Charlie Brown for a second.
I never performed in a choir at school or anything.
You never had to sing in a
No.
school Really?
No.
Not at Christmas time or anything?
I would do school plays,
Yeah.
but never singing. In fact, we did Annie, but we had to change it to
And you were
Andy.
Annie? Oh. You were Andy?
You were Andy?
No, I forgot his name, but we didn't have a female lead, so they changed it to Andy.
No one in your school could have played Annie?
No, and I forgot what role I had, but it was a non-singing role. Specifically, they're like, you're not going to sing. Anyway, we'll watch Woodward Mill Elementary School. Very cool honor. They get to interview an astronaut, hopefully before 1 p.m. today.
And now, are you guys ready for the Mark Aram star of the show?
All right. Robert Berger, CBS News correspondent, joined us live in Jerusalem. Really sad story he had to report on. He gets a star of the show. Karen Travers, White House correspondent from ABC, gets a star of the show. Rory O'Neill says, my sedentary lifestyle means I'm going to die young. It's not genetics, folks. It's your lifestyle choices that lead to a longer, healthier life. So thanks for that bummer, Rory. I'm buying Jordache jeans for apparently everybody, so I'll get a star of the show. Longoria and Deborah, fantastic as always. And Sabrina for joining us, talking about the final star of the show, Ted Clark, WSB radio legend, passed away yesterday. Going to miss you, Kickstand. Definitely going to miss you. If you want to check out Ted on my Instagram, I posted a picture of a couple of them at Mark Arum, Markarum. All right, huge show tomorrow. We're going to get a firsthand account of the search for the missing boater on Lake Oconee. I think Kelly Loeffler is going to join us live, latest Trump cabinet appointee. And, of course, we'll cover the big local stories. All the social medias are active at Mark Arum, Markarum. Stay safe. Have a great Thursday, Atlanta.